Hi everybody, it's the hastily. Let's get started.
So this is my first video on Team Fortress 2. I hate that this is my first video about one of my favorite games, but I feel it's necessary to talk about the ongoing bot issue playing casual mode in 2024 and how it's damaging one of the most well-running games of Valve. Casual mode, although it isn't as overwhelmed with bots as before, it's still pretty irritating to hop into it, only to encounter a group of 7 bots spinning, spamming voice lines and loud trashy music as they effortlessly snipe one player after another. Bots can and will easily disrupt or stall any game mode as soon as the unit drops. More than often they'll end up outnumbering real players and start bot kicks on them in order to empty the team of humans. If they don't get their way, some bots will even resort to crash the server or the player's internet if they're about to get kicked, which technically will be legal grounds for prosecution from both Valve and the FBI itself. What does this mean? Why Valve hasn't taken any action? Well, most of the TF2 community has ended up forced away from official Valve servers and herded right into community servers. New players also have been driven away by the restrictions. Do I even continue? I feel that this video has a lot of points to talk about, but I'll keep it brief. Bots can take on any shape, but often they'll take the sniper since it can instantly kill any class with a headshot. More than often they'll join servers and groups to disrupt or stall the game right at the beginning of these crises. The bots will spam anti-text, loud music, racism, transphobia, homophobia, and even bot immunity or links to their Discord or YouTube channels. Do bot hosters seek? Well, mostly negative attention since they feed from hate and the attention they get from screwing with the community. As members of the community, we should stand together and refuse to give them the salt they crave. We perfectly know that Valve won't do jack shit about the current situation unless their main cash cows are affected by the epidemic of bots. Why do I say this? I won't say, "But my heavy update," since we don't need the heavy to be updated now. What we need most is for back and the game code to get a long overdue overhaul. I admit I lost quite a lot of trust, since there's still so much things that Valve didn't do properly, especially considering past updates like the Smithmas, in which they proved how out of touch they were with the game and its community. Remember us, what will? Well, imagine a hastily released Smithmas map with a shit ton of bugs, and to make it worse, add bots strolling around the map, spinning endlessly. Dog luck. You can't even kick them out of the game because the hosters knew how to effectively block out a bot kick. But what was with it? Let me look at the script on my desk. Right, mirror localization files, new tournament medals added, cosmetic and paint cases. What is the bug update? Anti-bot measure? Well, it looks like there's no update at all in the horizon. But why TF2 seems to be both the golden child and be so heavily neglected by Valve? The game's age also somewhat plays a role by the looks of it. It's almost 20 years old and the code for the game is just raw spaghetti glued together with duct tape and silicone. Valve's work culture also is another factor to take into account since programmers are pretty much given freedom to work on whichever game they want. Personal projects too. Do you think there is any programmer willing to work on a 20-year-old game that isn't considered trendy by modern day standards? Remember that bit of Valve programmers losing their minds when they were originally coding their games? Remember when it was possible to crash servers, doing a heavy to sniper quick switch while using the sandwich? A sniper trying to eat his gun could crash a server like it was no big deal. Point is, the community will last, and Valve still won't care unless the game doesn't make them big bucks. We need to be vocal about the issue on every platform we can buy. We need to refuse to buy cosmetic cases, crates, tickets, whatever. We need to post everywhere we can and make the issue seen. The fight for the game isn't over yet. Heck, we need to get to major outlets and ensure that even the publicity gets to Valve for neglect. I simply have hope that Valve is secretly working on an update. They did update the game to run in 64. I did like the extra FPS, but so far we need a different kind of update. Not the heavy update, not the spy update, not the engineer update. We need the back update. Anyways, guess that will be all for now. Hopefully the game lives on forever.